Вчера я не смогла, простите за это, простите, если что. Так, ага, 12:38. Ну, у нас времени до 3 часов спокойно, и даже до 4. Ну, все залежить від того, чи я зможу так довго продержаться в игре, просто без еды, как бы. Я тільки проснулась, поэтому, если что-то, соряньте, если я буду где-то там деякі моменты молчать, потому что я буду сосредотачиваться, так сказать, на данной игре и просыпаться потихоньку. Угу. Так, что далее? Угу. Ладно. Так, что далее? А что у нас типа за задание? Ну, давайте это уже. Туда нам придется идти все-таки, потому что у нас там нету точки телепорта. Ну, совсем скоро там у нас она появится, поэтому не стоит переживать особо. Еще выше. Угу. Такс. Угу. Так, ага. Угу, все, отлично. Чудово. Угу. Не так. Да блин. Она вниз улетела просто. Где эта страничка? О, чудесно. Угу.
Thank you kindly for letting us grace your ears.
glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Can I help you? Sebastian told me to see you about a club. If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed ones. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian. I seem to have a knack for dueling. Then you've come to the right place. How does crossed ones work exactly? You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested? Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime. I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring? Get me in the ring. Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin! We'll make you regret signing up.
Конечно, конечно. Это и так понятно.
I could never duel like that. Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion. Brilliant. Count me in. I shall. Now, it takes time to organize these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first crossed ones victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
Так, а ну-ка, ну-ка. Ага, уже 3, отлично. 3-й уровень у мене. Так. Я так і не поняла, як ці головоломки рішаються. Надо буде подивитися в вінеті, може там буде подсказка или щось подобне хоча б. Так. Так, ну и...
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Так.
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
От оно як.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor?
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Так. Ага.
Got it.
Так, сейчас.
A flying page must be around here somewhere. Brilliant!
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't
I completed the assignments, Professor.
marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Так, ага.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It
давайте.
allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps if the lover counted too accurately, lashed out.
Так, ладно.
It's so much better when it gets dark earlier. I'd spend all night
Так, ну давайте посмотрим, что я... О, тут есть миссия.
I just know it. Hello. I don't believe we've met. Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this. If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing. I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
А, типа это показує, где оця бабочка може бути. Горгуля із ступеньками. Уголок. Ну, типа статуя. Ну, на поблизості має бути далеко ні. Вот я ще думаю. Ну, типа ступеньки точно. Не эти. И не эти. Но при этом поблизості вони мають бути, по ідеї. А, тут уже показывают нам, куда идти до этого места. Но я так и думала, что типа як... Ось воно.
This looks like the location from the painting. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
Так, тут є страничка.
I should have known better than to buy something from a child walking. I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
А, о, де вона. Такс.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting. You did? Ow. I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame. All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that.
I'm saving up for a music room.
Well, fancy meeting you here.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we?
Да, ну сейчас еще у нас не так сложно все, потому что уровень нормально, ну тобто сложность нормально. Я так поняла, что типа не буде особо сложно. Буде сложно тільки если мы бы выбрали это самый последний вариант типа сложности. Ну что ж, посмотрим. Потому что у нас же будет первая битва, по идее, в той деревне.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
If it seems
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you. Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded. Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient.
Ну все, мы сделали.
Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look!
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
You think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already made.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead. Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh, any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling. I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful. Mr. Moon! He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state. Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts. If one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame. So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get, a wand and some other bits.
Yes, Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished. Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
Tags, aha. Но нам сюда точно надо.
An inquiring mind.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda's student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, seeing it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look. If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time.
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish.
Не совсем.
How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps... Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes. I think you might be the one. Here. Take it.
Curious indeed.
How intriguing.
Curious indeed.
How intriguing.
Curious indeed.
How intriguing. Phoenix feather. Exceptionally rare, and a core with a strong sense of initiative. What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match? Your connection seemed
I'm eager to try it out.
Of course. And the bond... Do not be surprised at your new one's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Такс.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Revelio.
Так, сейчас. Подождите-ка. Не-не-не-не-не. Ну ладно, вот так и сделаем. Так, наряд у нас появился новенький. Ага. То есть у нас было навпаки, типа, ну я думаю, вот так підійде больше. Угу. А хотя подождите-ка. Что за коллекции? Такс. 1 second. Так, сейчас 1 second. Ща. Так, 1 second. Продолжаем. Ага. Так. Давайте пообщаемся.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we? Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory. Or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Ага, я поняла. Не, я бы продала бы эту форму свою, но, блин, она там несколько не стоит, просто смотрите сами. А, вона коштує 60. Я поняла. А що там у мене? Так у мене якісь є. У мене тут... А, я ж можу продать, в принципе. Потому что, по сути, вона мне тут не надобна. Ага. Тоді подождем-ка. Да. Ну все. Так, стопы. Тут. Ага. Вот так вот. Так, это было испытание. Это было испытание. Угу. И коллекции. Угу.
Well, hello there.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Oh, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo! Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds? Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Sebastian.
Такс.
Revelio. Revelio.
Ага, тут лохомолка. Так, стоп, а где?
Lumos.
Это типа недалеко должно быть вроде бы. Но, блин, обычно это далеко, если что. Так, заборчик. Типа... А хотя, да. Ось и бабочка отца нам нужная. Так, стоп. Где это зеркало опять? Так, где это зеркало? Боже, почему оно так находится в таком месте, что цей фиг запам'ятаєш? А, вот и оно. Ага. Спіймала. Ага. Тут тоже есть.
I officially have all of my supplies.
Excellent.
Did you get what you needed for your sister?
I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
Мы же уклонились.
Are we weakening him at all?
А, я поняла теперь смысл. Если красный, это треба уклоняться. Да блин.
What was that?
A taste of his own medicine.
Nicely done. Confringo. Look out. Leviosa. Confringo. That's right, lumbering louder.
He's firing.
A few more hits to do the job. Findo. Sendo. Confringo.
Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll? By yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard! Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that? The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Oh, hello there. A moment, if you would.
I'll go and see what he wants.
Reparo. Ah, good to see you. One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about. Reparo. Lucky they didn't move. Reparo.
Так.
Revelio.
Ага, ось. Статуя.
Reparo. Revelio.
А тут что не
Reparo.
так?
Leviosa. Tapio.
Тут якийсь баг случився, короче. Я поняла.
Mr. Hill was just singing your praises.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself. Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we?
Ага. Хорошо. Такс. Угу. Так, стоп, за скильки. Ну ладно.
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two, wouldn't you? Might help me forget that I was almost pulverized by a troll.
I'd say that I agree with you.
Perfect. The 3 broomsticks is just this way.
Revelio.
I sell even more battle-worthy items, should you be inclined. You're most welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure.
Так, сейчас посмотрим по поводу снаряжения. И что за шапка такая? Ну ладно, можно ее пока оставить.
Assuming it isn't utter bedlam in there, you might even meet Sirona, the owner. She's a good one to know.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lord Gok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thank you for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Serona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The Three Broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls? Ranrock and Rookwood? What are you not telling me?
I promise to tell you everything. But it's perhaps best I do that later.
And on that note, I think we should head back to the castle.
Так, ну-ка, что тут такое у нас? О, хлебушек. Ну, вы поели, теперь можно и топать. Уже ночь тут. Стоп. Там был сундучок. Ну ладно. Потом разберемся, тоді, коли мені нужно буде тут закупитися уже. Тоді уже і будем нормально.
I'm certainly glad Serona was there. Told you she was one of the good ones.
I can see that. She didn't seem at all intimidated by Rookwood and Harlow.
I think you'll need to tell me why Victor Rookwood has you in his sights. But we can talk later. For the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley's certain to hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. Don't want to risk another detention for getting back after hours.
Ну ладно, ладно, вот так вот сделаем. И... Такс. Так, ну все закончилось. Так, 5 4 левел. Ага. Угу. Так, садите ко мне, я кое-что обнаружил в медальоне, который вы нашли в Гринхотсе. Ага.
Come and see me. I've discovered something in the locket we found at Gringotts.
Тут вроде бы сундук. Стоп, а что? Стоп, тут еще.
What are you up to now?
Это то, что бачить. У мене сундук, блін, обидно. Ну, пока дополнительных заданий нету. Но я ж кажу, у нас появится время, як тільки у нас появится сюжетка, яка буде требувати більший уровень, тоді вже ми начнем виконувати побочные задания по возможности, чтобы вот хоть как-то уже там что-то сделать. Такс. Так, ну, вроде бы... Так, сейчас я отойду на минутку, поэтому где-то через минут 10 я вернусь, так сказать. Так, да, продолжаем. Ну, пока просто побочных заданий у нас нету. Це в чому вся і проблема. Я ж кажу, нету. Це появиться тільки на уровне 10 или то 15, там, потому что там уже буде сложно, там уже нужно буде виконувати завдання побольше, чтобы и уровень оцей же получить. Так, и куда? И откуда, и куда? Куда? Так. Что тут у нас? Ага.
If I could undo all that happened that day, I would.
Угу. Да блин. Ладно.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow, like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls too?
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade with Rookwood.
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me, and he would have, had Serona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. The restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Стопы. Ага, сундук. Замок уровень 1.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Стоп, не туда я пішла немножечко.
My write some kind soul
Так,
help me?
давайте с ней
Are you
пообщаемся
alright?
уже, чтобы
Don't you know
заранее
who I
взять
am?
задание.
Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school
А,
hates
это
for
вот
no
и
reason.
задание.
I'm sorry the other students weren't more friendly. That's kind of you. I suppose there are a few decent souls here. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid. Gobstones. Sounds like a fun challenge. That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school. Rather an overreaction on their part. I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented fifth year to help me. I'll see what I can do. I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again.
Ну,
I'll be back
давайте
to playing
выполняем это
Snake Pit
задание,
and
я же сказала.
Jackstone by myself in no time.
Я же сказала, что мы, кроме сюжетки, будемо виконувати і вот такі задання, щоб побыстрее собирати оце все. Тобто, щоб уровень повише уже був, так сказать. Я помню, что где-то здесь.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
В смысле?
Oh, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the
тем более
fuss
у
is
нас
about.
миссия закрыта. Вот это сама. Стопы. А почему закрыто? Требования инсендия и... Ага. А это схекат. Рукоятки палочек. Ага.
Revelio.
Так это не здесь. Так вот. Все. Просто нам треба було повише, я так поняла, зайти. Ну. А куди вообще оця карта мене веде? Воно веде по всім оцим штукам, я поняла. Так, в смысле? На ступеньки оці.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for these gobstones.
Так, осталось еще 3 штуки. Угу. Это еще выше, вроде бы, як, да. А, так. Ага.
Revelio.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio.
Типа, что, блин? Я пытаюсь понять, просто я помню, что где-то наверху... Нет, не то.
Revelio.
В смысле? А, вот. А ну-ка, ну-ка.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Такс. Такс, идем, идем.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Revelio.
That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind. I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my gobstones. Hello, Zenobia. I found all of your gobstones. Really? I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it? Common sense and basic magic. Well, may I have my gobstones back? Of course. They are yours after all. Oh, how wonderful. I shall dedicate all of my future victories to you. Speaking of which, now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the common room would be up for a game.
Так, ага.
That's a horrible idea. No one wants to get that awful stench all over them again. Why not? Gobstones are splendid fun, and now everyone knows the rules. Very well, off I go. Wish me luck.
Такс, испытания, значит. Ну, давайте посмотрим. Так, а це можна буде продати. Отлично, отлично. Да, в смысле? Рукоятка для палочки. Так.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're